Hello everyone, and welcome to another stream. I am Brian, the Unskilled Commander, and this is another charity marathon stream from noon Eastern Time all the way till 6 p.m. 3 different pods, 9 amazing guests. We're raising money for Extra Life. There actually is now, brand new, should be a QR code that you can see there in the center of the screen. You'll be able to scan that, and it takes you straight to my page in Extra Life where you can make a donation. And I will now turn it over to my awesome guests to tell you a little bit about themselves, where you can find them, and what decks they're playing. We will start with Reversal.
Hey everybody, Reversal Wizard here, your MTG ambassador for Final Fantasy. I stream Commander content myself Monday, Tuesdays, and some Saturdays, but since doing this ambassador thing now, we'll be doing a lot of offline streaming, and it's going to look different this month, but just stick. First of all, thank you, Ryan, for having me. I love doing these events. I love raising money for charity, and I get to play Magic. This is exciting. I am playing Glarb today. It's just your soul tie, good stuff reanimator. You know the vibes. And that's it for me.
Well, it would pass to me, so I'm playing Third Doctor. I just want to make the Third Doctor really big and swing in for standard damage. Pass on to Rachel.
Hi, everybody. I am Rachel Weeks. I host the Command Zone podcast, and I play in game nights and various other things. I also play D&D live on Twitch every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific. That show is called Better Than Heroes. And today I am playing the Desert Man himself. It's Azizan Shaper of Sand. So I'm going to play some deserts. I'm going to make some sand warriors and hopefully overrun the table or maybe do some non-combat damage. We shall see.
Sweet. I am Chris from More Game MTG. I do Pauper Commander and work with Magic Kids to teach kids how to play Magic at all the conventions. Today I'm playing Bernard Ginger Sculptor. I love food tokens. I love golem tokens. So I was like, this is a dream come true. I'm playing Bernard. Like, this is literally, I've wanted like those two things together for forever. So
that's very funny.
Nice.
Cookies? We love cookies too.
Exactly. Plus cookies. Like, hello.
All in one place.
All right. The one thing I didn't mention before, I forgot. I'm the only one that can put links in the chat. So I have links for all of you if you want me to put them in the chat. I have your Linktree Reversal. I have your Blue Sky, Chris, and I have your Architect. Is that cool with everybody?
Sure.
Yeah, drop it in chat.
Okay. Just want to make sure help promote everybody.
Good golden grand.
Extra follows. Go ahead and take us away. Deontay, you are first.
Oh, the weighted dice. I will draw an ice snow tunnel. Tap, and I'll pass.
All right. Turn, I will play Waterlogged Grove. Pass.
Okay. I will draw. I'm going to play a Windswept Heath, and I will crack it to go find, I think, just a Triumph, and that's all.
Okay. I will draw. I'll do a command tower, and I'll pass.
Oh, I'll untap. Let's see. Am I feeling nice? Yeah, I'll just play a Hinterland Harbor. I'll pass the turn.
I will draw. I'll play a forest. I will tap for a blue and punch myself in the face, apparently, because that's what the land says to do. To make a Spyglass Siren. It's a 1/1 flyer, but when it enters, I get to make a map token. And I will...
Standard all-star Spyglass Siren.
It is. That thing's a beater.
It really is.
I'll untap and draw. I'm going to play a Plains and cast a Sprouting Goblin. I can pay a red to sacrifice a land and draw a card. He has other text, but it already doesn't matter. I will pass.
Untap, draw. I'm going to do a Treasure Vault, and then I will Foss-Seek, and I'll pass.
All right, draw. All right, can I draw anything but lands? Anything else? I'll be nice. Yavimaya. Everybody has forest.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun, dun.
it's actually very helpful for me.
Actually, I think I'm going to pick this up.
My mana base is so bad. There's so many deserts.
I'm going to play Glarb. I mean, look at the top card. It has Death Touch, and then I can play lands and cast spells with mana value 4 or greater. And it has Seville too. I'll pass.
Right. Untap. Upkeep. I'll play an island. Then I will tap all 3. For Return from the Wilds, I will search for a basic land, put on the battlefield tapped, and make a food token. Food. And that's all I'm going to do for right now. I will pass.
I got to take a peek. I'm going to take a peek. Okay.
All right, I will untap and draw and play one of the few untapped deserts, Survivor's Encampment. It now
Those
taps.
exist.
It now taps for green, so I'm going to bring out my commander, Aziz on Shaper of Sand. It looks like we've kind of got blockers all around. No, Chris, I'll send a 2/2 goblin your way,
Take it to.
and I will pass.
I'll put my commander in here.
Thanks for the follow, Lady Jessica. Appreciate it.
There we go. Untap draw. Let's do this. Dock of Waste. And why not? Because I have all forests now. Tribute to the World Tree.
Okay. Well,
This Yavimaya
It's
is
all your fault, Ray.
really helpful.
That
Yeah,
helped a
bias.
little bit, so thank you. I will
Bias
pass
crazy.
after that, though.
Oh, my. All right. Well,
Kind of made my choice a little easier for that turn.
I'll take a peek. Oh, that's a card. I'll play Shipwreck Marsh. I'll tap for 3 green. Doesn't really matter how I do it. Play Savala. And I think I'm going to just hold from here and I'll pass.
That's a good one.
Tap and keep draw. Play a Rogue's Passage for turn, and I will tap 4, bring out my commander.
How do you
The
have
third
47 land in play? What did I miss?
What's up?
Why do you have 47 lands in play? What did I miss?
I ramped.
You ramped.
He
But
ramped.
What did Brian do?
I
He
didn't
ramped
ramp.
as well.
Well, I kind of ramped. I did Return from the Wilds and got an extra basic.
I call collusion.
Fair. That's fair. The third Doctor, whenever he enters the battlefield, I get to make my choice of a bunch of stuff, and I will make a treasure token. And he gets +1/+1 for each non-creature token I control, which was currently 3. And he has Trample. So he's currently a 5/5 with Trample.
Gee whiz.
Now that I have
Okay.
a blocker,
Willikers,
well,
mister, you sure are strong.
Reversal, you're the only one that doesn't have any damage. You have a flyer?
No.
All right, well, you do now, in your face.
wanna
A
ta-
1/1.
You would attack? Oh my goodness. Come
Just for
on.
one. See, now we're all at 39. Well, almost. I will pass.
I will untap here and draw for turn. Oh, I think I'd rather play this. I'm going to pay 3 and cast Dune Chanter. So this makes all of the lands I control and lands I own that aren't on the battlefield are now deserts in addition to their other types. My lands also tap for add 1 mana of any color, which is pretty helpful. And I can tap it to mill 2 cards. I gain 1 life for each land milled this way. It does mean that any lands I play here on out are deserts, but this one's a desert anyway. I'll play a creosote heath.
That was our reaction to you playing another desert.
Yeah, so there's that now.
Look, that's what's happening in my head when I'm playing Commander all the time.
Yep.
Right.
So this is a creosote heath. It enters and deals 1 damage. Reversal, you win first. I'll ping you for 1.
That's kind of crazy. All right.
Crime.
Crime has been committed.
That counts for a crime. And knowing that, I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap draw.
Megan, we don't know who's
I
torturing
make-
the top today.
I make 2 Sand Warriors. That's the whole point of the deck.
Oh, yes.
Gee,
yes.
like do the thing.
Demo field. Let's do.
That doesn't get rid of Doom Chanter.
I'll tap 2 for a Samwise Gamgee.
Oh,
We
got a lot
Power
of
is not
food
3
going
or
on.
greater, so I'm going to put 2 1/1 counters on it. And then I will tap 3 for a Blade Splicer. Doesn't have power, but I'll get 2 counters on it. But I will be making a Phyrexian Golem, which power is 3 or greater, so I'll draw a card. I will then pass the turn after that.
Oh my goodness. Why is everybody so scary? I will surveil too.
Glarbin.
Glarbin. I'll just put Valgavoth and Underground Mortuary into the graveyard.
Just Valgavoth, huh? Just
Just-
Valgavoth.
Yeah,
Just-
nonchalant.
Just
Right.
Valgavoth.
You have cards in your graveyard, right?
I have 1 fetch land. You're right.
Yep. That's
That
the
is-
equivalency.
And I just have 2 legal cards.
Yep.
They are legal. They're legal Magic the Gathering cards that I can't reanimate right now, because my deck hates me. But play a Yavimaya Coast. No. Once again, I just have to pass. I'll pass.
Okay.
A lot of untapped blue over there. I don't like it.
I don't really play that many counter spells in this deck. And if it's a counter spell, it's a counter spell, so I can like put a big creature in my graveyard or something, so I can reanimate it later.
Draining Welk.
No.
I see.
Jig is up.
Tap 5, ping myself, and do bootleggers.
That's right.
On my lands,
right,
tap
guy.
to make a treasure.
That's right, sleeve card. A lot of untapped green mana because of Yabumaya. That's right.
That's true. It is.
Forget the blue.
Let's see. All right. I think Rachel, we need to get you down to our level. You have flyers over there? Oh, you have reach, huh?
No. Oh yeah, this has reached. Yeah,
Ah.
you're right.
Cassidy. All right.
I'm winning.
Yeah.
And I will stay winning.
You're winning.
That's
Winning.
what that means.
All
At
right, I think I'm
39.
just gonna hold and passes.
Oh, you know you wanted to attack me again. I see that look in your eye.
Could have. I didn't.
Okay. Well, how fast do we want this game to be?
I am.
Hit the turbo button.
Here we go.
Push the button.
Here we go. It's Perforos. God
I knew
of
it.
War. Yeah.
Yep, 100%.
It's always Perforos.
Yeah. I was in my opening hand with a lot of lands, and wouldn't you know it? I just
Wouldn't
happen to have this desert here.
What
I'm
does
gonna
that
play
do?
a Desert of the Indomitable, which makes 2 more Sand Warriors. So each player takes 4.
Yep.
All right.
1, 2.
Oh no. The clock ticks.
We
It's
knew who
happening,
You were.
it's
You didn't have
happening,
to prove
it's
it
happening.
so strongly. All right, you 3 chuckleheads. You better recognize.
All right, I'll pass to you. Not a threat. Totally
Not a
fine.
threat.
No, not at all.
Totally fine.
Thank you very much, Roy, for the
do-
25. We super appreciate it.
Hey.
He is not a creature, notably.
I will cast Bernard. I will draw a card off of Bernard because he costs his power's 3. That's there. So now those are that. I have 2 mana floating.
You gotta get rid of Perforos. That is your mission.
I don't have that option.
That's crazy.
I will pass after because Swingin's not gonna do anything, so I'll pass.
I will try to dig for an answer. I'll cast a Sultai Charm, and I'll draw
Nice.
2 cards and discard a card. Yeah, none of those helped. Let me discard. I'll discard this swamp. Yeah, none of those cards help. Oh, but I get to take a little look. Oh, Surveil 2.
Glarvin.
Glarman. Ancient Silver Dragon.
Whoa!
And whoa, hey. Don't forget about Perforos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't forget
I
about
don't
that
know.
thing.
Perforos is on the battlefield where he could be removed. You know, that's like a way
You know, and,
less good place than the graveyard where he's totally safe.
You know, yeah,
Sounds about right.
I don't know what to do here.
How many Sand Warriors could I make?
Too many. Way too many. So I'm gonna tap a green into Zavala and make 2 mana, and then tap everything else for everybody's favorite Coma.
No.
Coma Coil Chameleon.
Mhm.
They do come and go because I do sack them. So and then I'm gonna pass.
Untap, upkeep,
Make a coil.
draw.
Oh, I have to draw now. Megan's here. Megan, I'm sorry.
Oh, time to doodle.
You know I can't draw. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Guess we'll do 2, 3. Back to the trip to play Peregrine Took. So
One of my
2, 3.
favorites.
If I make a token under my control, those tokens plus an additional food token. Then I will tap 3, ping myself,
Are y'all playing the same thing?
make a Water Wind Scout. That enters. I make another food as well.
There's a big doctor.
Well, I want them to be bigger with all those. We got golems, we got sand guys, we got all kinds of guys. Snakes. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 is a 6/6. That crazy.
That's not so bad. I thought it would. No,
it's
it'll
not-
be very big soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to hold. I will pass.
All right. I will untap and I'll draw for turn.
Make a snake.
Sure do. Well, my Dune Chanter says that lands I control and lands I own that aren't on the battlefield are deserts in addition to their other types. And Azizan lets me play deserts from my graveyard. This Windswept Teeth looks a lot like a desert. I will play it from my graveyard, and I'll make 2 more Sand Warrior tokens.
It will take some damage.
So everybody takes 4, and then I will sacrifice the Windswept Teeth to go find, I think, just a plains, but it's also a desert. So everybody takes 2 more.
Getting kind of dry up in here.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you feel
Getting a little
that
thirsty.
hot desert heat?
Raising the heat.
Oh boy, there's no.
Who
basis
turned on
for
the
this fact.
thermostat?
Who turned it all on?
Too many deserts, not enough basics. Come on. I have a plains on the battlefield. That can't be the only one. No, there is another. Here it is.
I
Here it
promise
is.
I have a land in
Here
here.
it is.
I have a couple decks like that where you have to really make sure when you go for those fetches, like, wait, do I have one left?
Yeah, I mean, I have shocks, but I'm not super interested in slamming that right now. All right. So we got the plains. We've done 8 damage. That seems pretty good. Now I think we're happy with our position, so I'm just gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna cast Shamanic Revelation.
Oh, okay.
And I will draw 6, 9 cards if that all happens.
And everybody was worried about me? Strange.
We haven't been worried about you since turn 1. We're fine.
All right. I'm gonna draw 9 cards and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Look, somebody flashing children.
Please.
Yeah. That would rule. I would be so stoked if that happened. Ooh.
I don't like that.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Is this worth suspending? I don't know. It's fun. I'll pay a red and I will suspend a Greater Gargadon.
Okay. Well,
Of all the Gargadons, I think this one is definitely
Greatest.
greater. I don't know if it's the greatest. That's a whole different Gargadon, but it's better than most. So he allows me to sacrifice artifacts, creatures, and lands to remove time counters. But right now, he's just a sack outlet that also sacks lands. Okay, I think I will. I don't know. I've got a lot of 1/1s, but there's a lot of boys on the board. I'll pass.
I will block.
Oh, I
this
do
last
have to
one of them.
discard for sure. We're gonna discard.
Oh,
some.
Zahara.
Is that a glacial chasm? What is that?
Oh no, this is a Carplusan Forest.
Oh, yeah.
No, I am not.
You're not one of those land players?
No, Glacial Chasm says I can't attack, which is not exactly my vibe. Okay.
All right. I will draw. Do a land. All right. I'm going to do for 4. I'm going to cast a Master Splicer. It's 2 counters on it because it's small. But that's going to make another Golem.
Oh.
And that has power 3, so I'll draw a card from that. I will then, because why not? I'm going to Ghostly Flicker the Blade Splicer and the Master Splicer. So they're going to leave, come back. I'm going to make 2 more Golems and draw 2 more cards.
Nice
Splicer,
golem
no
drawing.
splice.
Hey, could you
These get the counters again. I'll draw 2 cards.
what happened? Wake up and choose violence.
So right now my Golems are 6/6 first strike.
Oh, those are big
Yeah,
golems.
that's a. Oh wait,
Those are
I gotta make a sneak.
2 can attack, 2 cannot attack. Let's put these here.
You know what golems aren't afraid of? Deserts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are they rust? Is that true?
That's a creature,
Yeah,
right?
What are
Golem, I
Are they
mean,
made of iron?
6/6 first strike.
Dun, 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 dun. I'll sweep it. She'll just jump him.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
You need the flying splicer. That'll
It's.
mess me
I know.
up.
I'm just waiting for.
Untap. I will upkeep. I
I've
lose
dug
a
some cards, but not the cards. I need.
smaller dice for the one that can attack for reasons. In my upkeep, I'll take a little peek because I forgot. I'll draw this. Take another peek. It's getting really scary. Really scary. Okay. You know, sometimes you have to just see yourself become the villain.
Nice. I mean, Como will help with that.
I'll
Yeah.
cast Reanimate.
Woo! Is it Valgavoth time?
Yeah. Anybody? Nobody?
Nothing from me.
Nope.
You Gucci.
Now I gotta remember what this card does. I don't know if I've ever played against it.
Oh, I'll lose 9 life.
Nonchalant.
Opponent's graveyard, exile it. During your turn, you may play cards exiled with it. Oh, for free. Sweet.
Oh, I have the creature with the greatest power. I'll draw a card. There's a second ability on Savala. Who would have thought? Oh, I didn't play a land for turn. I will play this land off the top. Thank you, Glarb. Can't do anything with that. I don't
Valgavoth
know.
is huge. 9/9. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
I just don't know who to really. I'm gonna die to the non-combat damage. I pass.
I know it's like such like.
It was paying 9 life was bold, but I can't imagine this stays online very long. We'll see. I do have the fetch land in the graveyard still, but once it goes to exile, that will stop.
And that's it for me. It's your turn, Brian.
Yeah. Sorry, I drew. Didn't get another land, which is problematic.
I have 5
I'm
snakes.
trying to think about what to do.
Megan, I want some of these color infinite tokens in Vegas. Hello?
Was she talking to you? I don't think so.
Megan doesn't want me to come around because the last time I spilled her coffee. So
Oh no.
Oh, snap.
Last time I talked to Megan on stream, I was using my infinite tokens and they're so dirty you can't really tell. They're because I just take very bad care of them. And Megan was like, can I help you with
Oh, gosh.
because they're so gnarly.
I'm gonna play Harmonize, draw 3.
Oh yeah, I think these are first gen, Megan. I've had these forever.
yeah, I have some first
First to
gen ones, too.
dish.
Yeah.
Well, tap the Rogue's Passage for a Soul Ring, and
Why? You don't have to do that.
we'll just tap the Soul Ring with 1 floating for Arian's Soul Cleaver on the field. Equip it to make creature have vigilance, and whenever another artifact or creature is put into the graveyard from the battlefield,
Great card.
really fun for the Doctor because I can sacrifice that stuff finally and he counters it power. But I didn't make him go any bigger. Yeah, I guess it's just more standing around looking at you. Past turn.
Everybody's standing around.
Untap. Everyone's standing around and Perforos is shooting people with a gun. And
Right.
you're like, can you still, dude?
Hey,
Can you relax?
Rose is literally shooting us with a gun.
All right. Well, we can do the Windswept Teeth trick again. I will play the Windswept Teeth from the graveyard, which means I'll make 2 more Sand Warriors. So everybody takes 4.
You don't have to. You don't have to keep doing that. You can,
I don't have to. That's true.
You can not.
At any moment,
Like,
I
do
could
it in
not.
spirit.
Yeah, imagine yourself doing it.
Yeah. Just the
Manifest this.
Oh, Brian, did you play that
Uh,
Harmonize this time? Last time?
Did I what?
Played it Harmonize this time?
Yeah, I just played the Harmonize on my turn.
Oh yeah, let me get that.
No, I
What?
It's Valgavoth. I steal it. Everything that goes to the graveyard. I take.
Okay.
Thank you.
I definitely forgot Doomchanter had an activated ability. Yeah, not my brightest.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, I can't do it now. Valgavoth is out, and I'm just giving you stuff. That doesn't work at all.
Don't play a land, please. Oh yeah, you
Well,
can't sell.
I have
that
already
Windswept
done that, but I am going to sacrifice the Windswept Teeth. So I will give you a Windswept Teeth. And I will go get a forest, and I'll make 2 more boys, up to 10. Here's a forest. So 4 more damage to the table. Oops. This is a suspend counter. This goes down to 3. Oh, he's off screen. Sorry. Then what do I do? You would think this Shamanic Revelation would have gotten me something I want to do. But here we are. I am going to... This doesn't work at all. We've got to find some amount of answers for Valgavoth, but that's okay. I will pay green, white, red, and 2 for Hazizan's favorite boy, Yuma.
Yeah.
So when Yuma enters the battlefield or attacks, I can sacrifice a land. If I do draw a card, I am going to do that. I'm going to sacrifice a land. It will go to exile under Valgavoth, and I'll draw. A desert won't go to the graveyard because it is instead exiled. So I don't make a 4/2. But that's fine. I do think I'm going to do this again. I'm going to activate the Sprouting Goblin. I'll sacrifice this forest. It'll go to exile, and I'll draw a card.
Just play more spells. Just give me
No, that seems unnecessary. I will.
maybe
I
get
think
that
I
Shamanic
will-
Revelation back so I can get some life.
I would love that, but I don't have a way to do that. So I will go to my end step, and I'm going to discard some magic cards, likely lands. Go ahead.
All right. Tebra.
No, you don't have to. They don't have to be lands. Come on.
I think
All
they
right.
might be. I'm going to discard 2 decks.
Tap 4 for Panharmonicon.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
We are slicing now.
All right. You know, you don't have to do that, right?
I don't have to, but I did.
Fair statement.
As the child runs in and out of the door. Do Marsh Flats, and if it's a forest, I don't have to sacrifice it. I'll tap 2 for an Arcane Signet, and then I'll tap the 3 for
She's supposed to have this?
how the hell she get this? 2-year-olds. And then this. Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Cast Boromir. Double trigger off the tribute. I'm gonna draw 2. Then they still don't fly. They still don't fly off the several more lands I just drew.
Are you telling me creatures can fly at some point?
They can, yes. There is a thing that gives all golems flying.
Oh no.
They're just chilling on the ground. Can't really sacrifice anything because it'd be silly. I'll just pass from there.
My plans. I'll take a peek with Glarb. What does this card do? Okay, I'll leave that. But I still will surveil just in case there's something I don't want. No, I'll leave both of those on top. I will untap. I will draw. I gotta stay alive. Rachel, you have the most life. I
sure do.
I swing 9 at you in the air, fly you.
Does he have trample or lifelink or anything?
He
Is
does
he
have
just?
lifelink.
He does have lifelink. Interesting. So I could do a ye old block sack.
You
Gives
shouldn't
you
do
a
that.
Dune Chanter.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't.
It's kind of fun.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, you can just gain 9 life.
9 life. That's like so many Perforoses that I am going back though.
That is a chunk.
I will block the Valgavoth and I will sacrifice it to the Greater Gargadon.
But you don't have to do that.
So you gain none.
I just
Aha!
wanted to gain some life.
No, you have enough. That's what the people who went after the Holy Grail said, and
Yep.
a lot of bad stuff came from that.
That is true. That is true. I am going to add.
You do get a Doom Chanter that you may cast.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
You have Dune Chanter and a bunch of lands and a
You want to sacrifice
of
that
lands.
Perforos?
No, he's not a creature, so
Oh.
I'm not even allowed.
Yeah,
you know,
dude's
I
just
would. I would if I could.
No one has to know. No one has to know.
Get these on the battlefield so you can actually see them. Sorry.
I will tap Savala for 9 blue mana. And I'll play 1 with the multiverse. I mean, look at the top guard. Anytime I play lands and cast spells from the top of my library. Once per turn, I may cast a spell from my hand or the top of my library without paying its mana cost.
That's a good one.
That is. But it didn't gain me any life. It did not gain me any life.
Look, I'm just saying, I was the only one who could do something about you gaining life.
That is true. That is true. That is true. That is true. But, you didn't have to do that.
That's true. That I wanted to do.
I don't really have anything spicy that I want to play for my hand on the top. I don't want to lose any more life. I guess I'll just play
resource.
this.
You still have 13 left. Come on.
Reanimator deck.
Yeah, come on.
I don't want to die.
Just bring yourself back. It's fine.
Yeah, you of all people should know that death is not permanent.
Ooh.
The
It feels like I'm in the-
Reanimator deck.
That feels like I'm in the dirt.
Oh no.
I'll cast Dryad Releasing Grove for free, and then I'm just gonna pass. Just gonna humble pass.
You humble pass.
Look, hey, my hands are up.
Tap up key.
Just humble pass. Don't.
I will tap the Soul Ring to equip Carrion Soul Cleaver onto the 3rd Doctor.
Don't tricks up these sleeves.
Okay.
Tap Waterlog Grove to activate one of the maps. 3rd Doctor will explore. It is
Aw.
not a land. You will get a counter.
What is he equipped with? Terry
And
Inferno? Soul
one,
Cleaver.
two,
Soul Cleaver, yeah.
Soul
3, 4.
Cleaver.
What was that? Sorry.
He's equipped with Terry and Soul Cleaver. I was just wondering what it was equipped with.
We're going to enchant the 3rd Doctor with Indomitable Might. So he gets +3/+3, and enchanted creature's controller may have it assigned combat damage as though it weren't blocked.
Oh man.
Oh.
Well, that's very strange.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're going to go to combat, finally, for the first time. And the 3rd Doctor has to make a house call over on. Come on, you're at 37 life.
Fair.
You know what? Fair.
I agree.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's a 9/9.
9 commander damage. I'll go down to 28. I don't remember how to track commander damage in this thing.
If you click on
I
your
figured it out.
commander's name,
I got it. Too many different life tracking tools. All work slightly differently. All right.
all right, but that is all I can do. I will pass.
On your end step, I am going to give you a spell here, Keontae.
Yes,
I'm gonna
yes,
cast crop
yes.
rotation.
Okay, that
Game changer.
Yep.
Game
Game changer alert.
Game
Bracket
alert.
4. Look out.
Game changer. Sacrificing this planes, which you will also get. I think there's another fetch land in here.
Add a
And
little tick mark to my planes. I have 2.
so what I would like to do is get. Oh no, I don't have my Dune Chanter anymore. I can't get a fetch land. What I will do. Oh, sick.
No.
I'm gonna get a Scavenger Grounds.
Okay, well,
Good
all right.
choice.
Let's talk about that.
Enter and make 2 more Sand Warriors. So everybody takes 2.
Hello, is this thing on? Hello, can we talk about this, please?
Can we discuss the Scavenger Grounds?
Can we discuss this?
It's okay. You've got all your scary stuff on the battlefield. So it's
No,
not
I
that
don't have
good
my
right now.
dragon.
Hello, is it me you're trying to kill?
Hello. All right. Scavenger Grounds is here. I will untap and draw a magic card.
Yeah, we need a
Perfect.
game changer alert sound.
That's true.
Game changer alert.
As a show of good faith, I'm going to tap a Scavenger Grounds, and not just because my mana sucks.
Everything's still green. You know, everything's still a forest.
Oh, this goes down to 1. I will tap the Survivor's Encampment and 1 of my Sand Warriors, which we will demonstrate that way to make a red. And I'm going to play a Valakut Exploration.
Oh no.
So when lands enter the battlefield, I get to see more cards. I will play a Conduit Pylons, which is a desert. And you can tell because you've never heard of it.
I play Pauper. I know exactly what that does.
There you go. There you go. It enters and it surveils 1, and it also makes me 2 more Sand Warriors. So everybody takes 4 more.
You know,
All right.
Can we not do that part?
That is the fun part, I'll be honest.
So
We'll leave that on top. Oh, no, we won't. It'll get exiled with the Valakut Exploration. We will do no such thing. It is a Lazatep quarry, one of the good deserts. Unfortunately, I can't play it. And I haven't found any of my play multiple things. All right. I don't have any super cool tricks right now. They'll get +1/+0 until end of turn. So I have 12, 13, 2/1s hypothetically. What is the blocking situation?
I got 9.
Yeah, there's like a million comas. There's I could come for Brian,
Yeah,
and that is it.
No, I only have 3. So yeah, you might do it.
But then I think I'm just dead to the table. So I'm not sure that is in my best interest.
No.
Okay.
You just owe me 9 life.
That's true, and I can't stop it now. I will go to my end step. Lazatep Quarry will stay in exile, which means it deals 1 damage to each of my opponents because I left it in exile.
Oh no.
All right. Even life totals is what I like to see. I will pass to you, Chris.
Let's have draw.
Now Chris has to make the choice. It's like, is second good enough or
No.
The commander choice.
Sensor Splicer golems have vigilance, but I'm gonna make 2 off of that, and then I'm gonna put 4 total counters on it because that triggers twice. Wait. Because the Order of Resolution, it'll get the counters and then the draw card. I don't know.
What are the 2 triggers? I'm sorry.
Tribute to the World Tree. When a creature enters the battlefield, draw a card if its power is 3 or greater. Otherwise, put 2 1/1 counters on it. When the first one resolves, it's now going to be a 3/3. Would it then let me draw a card?
No. So it checks. Okay, it checks when it enters. It either gives it counters or.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right. That there. Make 2 of those. They're big enough. I draw 2 cards.
These guys are big enough. I draw cards.
Yeah.
Surely they're big enough.
Surely.
What's this thing do?
Surely the World Tree will grant them favor.
it won't? And don't call me sure.
Surely.
Sorry, old.
I'll tap 3 Malcator Purity. I'm gonna make 2 more golems.
How is that many golem cards that I just don't know about? I have never heard of
There's a good chunk of them. Then this goes to
Malcator's secret slicer.
This is actually for
Right.
exactly.
He's not a named
Rotate.
slicer. He's like adopted.
When did the support for golems just go up? What am I missing? I gotta make another snake.
Get
I'm gonna forget.
That'll help me think.
Yeah.
all right. They got vigilance on their side. I'm only at 9.
Sometimes you have to swing for the fences.
I don't have any foods, ironically, because I can't sacrifice things. It'll defeat the purpose.
I'm gonna take a little peek. Keep going.
I will just pass after that. I'll see if I can make it one more rotation.
Man, we are in a stalemate.
We are. I'm gonna surveil too at the end of your turn. This card would have helped a long time ago, but it doesn't do anything now. Boo. I'm gonna put Talion and Lindell's Vault into the graveyard. Then take another peek. I'll untap. I'll upkeep. Boom. I'll draw. I'll look. My goodness. I'm gonna go ahead and tap Glard to surveil too. And put Soul Ring and this thing into the graveyard. I'm trying to find something good for my one with the multiverse can hit. Yes.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Found
yes.
something.
Yes. I'll cast. It says I may cast her. Yep, and the top of the play mana cost. I'll play Seagate Restoration.
Oh. Draw some cards.
I will draw +1, so I'll draw 7 cards. I got 6
Seems good. For free?
for free. You know. That's
What is
you
this,
Garfield
a
intended.
Damia deck?
What is this?
That's my throwback reference.
One throwback reference for the day, everyone. I'm gonna play a land for turn. Is that the one? No, we'll just play Zach on turn. Why not? And then go to combat, Rachel.
Yeah.
Let me have 9 life.
I sure would like to give you 9 life. I think we can deal with that. I will go to 19.
Got 17. I don't like that. I don't like that you saying that you can deal with it.
Oh, I would have to
Why?
stack 3 permanents, and my deck hates stacking permanents.
But you don't
No.
have to. You know.
No. I would like to be able to send things to the graveyard, but unfortunately, that is not something I can handle right now.
I can't even I really want to use Valgrav's ability, but I just don't want to pay any life right now. So instead, I'm just going to animate dead.
Ooh, get a
And get-
dragon.
Get my dragon.
Train
Oh,
his dragon.
I'm not a very good dragon trainer, trust me. You don't want me to train your dragons. Oh, I don't have any maximum hand size. Oh, this is what power feels like. This is what power feels like. I'll pass the turn. And I'll make a snake.
You got for me. That's right. Why am I surprised? I knew what it was because I showed it earlier and I totally forgot about that. It
Sleep
doesn't even
card,
help
all
me right
those
now.
all those golems.
He did. And
Don't do it. Whatever it is.
all right, I can't do anything flashy, so we'll just do other portion of what. So Soul Ring for 2, and then oh shoot. Well, I do have to use the stupid hurt me one. Dang it! All right,
Yeah,
good down
do it.
one.
Do it.
Don't have any other blues. So 2 blue, and then 4 to play. Auton Soldier targeting the 3rd doctor.
Cool.
So it will
More
enter,
doctors.
it will enter as a copy.
Okay.
A little Spider-Man copy there. And when that enters, I will choose to make a treasure token.
Hey.
And
That's,
because the Peregrine took, I can make another.
you mean arachnid fella? That's not Spider-Man. We don't own the rights. It's arachnid fella.
This isn't
He
digital.
only owns
this
some
isn't
of the
digital.
rights.
We don't own the digital rights. We can still make. We have
Ooh,
copy rights
there
coming.
you go. Yep, there we go.
They have the chance to make the funniest set ever in Magic, and I need for them to do it. Please let me be on the team to name the things.
Dang. Get rid of a bot.
Oh, if you would like some of the best viewers,
Ooh, do we get some free views for only $9.99 a month?
get some free views
On stream, boo.
on stream.
There we go.
Oh,
You can find your stream boo on.
that's what we're all looking for. Or stream boo. Does this have a keywords? Whoops.
Let's see. Get that.
I think that was at 8.
Sorry,
Sorry, at
was that-
10. I removed one second. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I bumped my dice and I was trying to restore board state.
Then we'll tap a forest, make a treasure off of bootlegger, other food. Now, obviously, I could track, but it's 3 life. What is 3 life going to?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean,
good. Yeah.
you definitely could.
Maybe. You know?
6, 9, 10, 11, 13. That is lethal commander damage against somebody.
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 But then
Chris.
there's a
Chris is
lot of I know.
Chris.
The Ichigo and everybody. I need to like. I need to
Yeah.
give him like myriad
It's-
without legendary because you are all about to win.
No.
Don't you give me that no. We've got we've got
No.
the 7th army of golems down there ready to stomp everybody. We've
Right.
Yeah.
got
You can
snakes
take
and
out
stuff. We
2
got just
players
indirect-
right
Oh,
now.
I didn't do that one either. Damn it.
Can you take out 2? The other one can't attack.
Chris is at 9 life, so
Yeah.
it doesn't need commander damage.
Right, that's true.
But
They have to decide.
there is also a coma in play, which will be very difficult for the Voltron deck to defeat.
I had to do it though in response to you attacking. So if you already attacked, well, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's
I
still
feel
not
like- no,
enough-
no, no, no,
it's
wait,
not
wait,
lethal
go back.
for 14.
You have all the power, Brian. Use it. Don't be afraid.
What?
Use it. Don't be afraid.
Do it.
Use it.
Do it.
Do it.
Use the
Are
force.
you taunting me? Is that how we're down to? Instead, what's gonna happen?
Taunts
is
have been
then-
established.
Oh, you had to kill me first on the stream, bro. I know you.
You wouldn't. Look at this bobblehead. You wouldn't. You wouldn't attack me. would you?
Oh my god, I didn't see it enter the screen, and it was really. I was like, "Whoa,
Wait. Whoa. Whoa.
what kind of sweet animations do you have going on?"
All right.
I wish.
All right, I'm at 7. So any shenanigans
Mm.
Rachel does is probably gonna kill me.
That is fair.
Yeah.
I mean, any shenanigans from all of you. That's the set.
That is also true.
It is the commander stalemate. If
Mhm.
I do this, then this. If this, then that.
Just all right. All
I
right.
just drew a
I'm
million
not
cards.
gonna like. We gotta kill somebody.
That's right.
Well, actually, I can only kill one person. I can
The
do
game has to
very
kill.
significant damage to the. Well, no.
You killed 2
Mm.
people.
All
What
right,
am I
This
no,
is
but
a
you've
classic-
been taunting me. I'm gonna move to combat. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
whoa.
Swing. I'm gonna go ahead and swing at reversal.
What
Whoa!
What
That
things
is
do
a
you-
twist of fate.
What things do you have
13
equipped to
command.
this?
13 puts you to 4.
That's in death range. What's equipped to that thing?
It has an aura, Indomitable Might. That's the thing that makes it unblockable. Well, I can
Okay.
assign damage as if it wasn't blocked. And then it has the Arian Soul Cleaver, which really doesn't do anything because unless I sacrifice something.
Uh-huh.
Is that whenever anything goes to the graveyard
It's any artifact or
Or creature, yeah.
Artifact of creature.
that you control?
It just says
No,
any. So
general.
No.
So
But I guess
if
nothing's
I-
going to the graveyard right now.
So if I
Right.
play Reality Shift,
That would shift the reality.
was it exile? What does it do?
it exiles target creature, and you
Got it.
manifest. Yeah,
All right, the doctor is out.
His doctor is out.
yeah. Get out of here,
I
doctor.
don't blame
I'm
you.
not gonna eat an apple. Give me a steak.
Okay.
All right, so then in that case, second main phase.
I don't like this.
No, it's, in second main phase, I'll use my treasures and crack 1 food to gain 3 life, and then so I'm at 10. Makes it a little
To
tough.
cast a board wipe. We're like, no.
Yeah, that would be.
I'll crank
fantastic.
2 mana to cast a board wipe.
Untap.
I'm telling you,
This
that
goes down
happens.
to 1.
Oh wait, Vanquish the Horde is a card, so yes, you. could
It
attack.
is. It absolutely. So this gets in here. I will draw. No. How many creatures do you have with flying over there, Keonta?
You know, well, as one would say,
Is it
One.
2? 1?
just
Is
like
it-
Dragon.
Is it just Does Valgavoth not fly?
Valgloss flies, but Valgloss taps, so
Oh yeah. But you have 2. But you control 2.
yes. I'm gonna make another snake.
Yeah.
I got 13 snakes.
Snakes.
Guess we do this first. I'm gonna pay a green, and I'm gonna cast Pick Your Poison. I think like Keontae is the only one with a flyer, right?
No,
I have 2.
no.
Yeah, all my stuff's
have-
on the ground. For me.
You have 2. You have the
Right.
1 mana 1/1 flyer, and yeah,
3 mana, 2/2 fly.
3 mana. Don't you have the Merfolk from before?
Yeah, so the Water Wind
Yeah.
Scout.
Oh yeah,
2/2.
I see. Yeah. But if I have you sacrifice a flyer, it's going to be the 1/1. All
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah, Keontae, I'm going to have you choose between your flyers. So each opponent sacrifices a creature with flying.
Why? It's
Yeah.
each opponent. Each opponent.
Yeah, it's
Opponent.
each opponent.
Well, you don't have to do that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sacrifice by 0/0 just to make it easier.
Don't want to draw.
So,
don't want to draw
If
my
I
What
sack
is-
mine, does that mean he gets the Spyglass
Yes,
on his list?
that will happen. Yes, regardless of if he sacrifices the Valgavoth here or not.
I gotta think. I'm gonna. I'm gonna
Get rid of
Anxious
Val.
Sense. Nope.
Oh.
Ancient
Getting
Silver
rid of the
Dragon.
dragon.
Dragon can go back to sleep.
That makes sense to me. Okay, so
So what cards do I get? What did I get?
I'm gonna pay a green and a white. And I'm gonna cast Rite of Harmony. So whenever a creature or enchantment enters the battlefield under my control this turn, I draw a card.
Ooh.
And then I will play a Ramunap Ruins, which puts 2 Sand Warriors into play. So 2 things happen. Everybody takes 4 from the Perforos, and I will draw 2 cards, and then I have a Valakut Exploration trigger. So I'll draw 2. I will exile a Wayward Swordtooth underneath the Valakut, which is a very good hit, actually.
No.
Okay. Then I will pay 3. This taps
Oh, I
for
have-
green.
Missed a lot of triggers actually.
Have you? Do you need to do stuff?
No,
stuff?
we're way. So I have Samwise that makes it food whenever a non-token enters
Oh
the
yeah, we're
battlefield.
way
Oh,
past
yeah.
I'm way past that. That was turn 2. Whoops.
It's an army of food.
Yep.
I totally get that. We're just like, oh,
that's not an ability anymore. We'll pretend that's not there.
I'm gonna
It's
play
there
this
now.
Wayward
Starting now.
Swordtooth.
Okay, yeah.
So Wayward Swordtooth enters the battlefield, and it's 2 damage from Perforos and a draw card trigger from Rite of Harmony.
Ooh.
Oh,
Uh-oh. I mean, you can take. Brian, did you take your 2 damage for Perforos?
Another 2?
yes. So
Okay.
it's been 6 damage altogether
Oh,
because I
okay.
played
No, I
the
didn't take
Wayward
that.
Swordtooth.
Please play one more land.
Well, that's why I played the Wayward Swordtooth. I'm going to play a Desert of the True. So when that enters, I will make 2 more Sand Warrior tokens, which will draw me 2 more cards and deal 4 more damage.
No, my precious.
My
All
precious
right.
life.
Is Valgrind an always trigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean always triggers?
Like what is it like? You may put in the exile kind of thing. One of those, you know.
No, it's an always thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's fine.
This is definitely an exile.
I had a Fangren Marauder in my hand. I wanted to have fun with.
Oh, that card's so good. Okay, I draw my 2 cards. I get one for Valakut Exploration. It is another desert.
Oh, 3D.
You're at 7, huh?
I'm at
Keontae?
7. I'm at 7 life. With a lot of sneaks.
Well, so if I play this, I do. Sorry, math. Whoop. I do 4 more damage, but that puts you to 3, which is not enough. I guess I could attack. Holy shit. Excuse me.
There's a
I guess I
concept.
couldn't do
Sugar
that.
honey iced tea.
Wow, we have the technology.
We have the technology.
Wait, that's an
and-
option? We could have been doing that?
All right. I can't attack because there's like 4,000 coma coils. I'm gonna pay a green. I'm gonna play a Valakut Exploration, or no, just a regular Exploration. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna play a Vesuva from my hand, which will enter and copy Ramunap Ruins.
I go to 3.
So yep, this will trigger all the things again. I get 2 more Sand Warriors. I draw 2 more cards. I impulse draw an overgrown farmland. And now I am tapped out. But I will move to, you know what's so funny? I'll move to my end step, and you'll take 2 from the Valakut Exploration, going to 1.
Oh, yeah.
No, 1.
So I guess, how many blockers do you actually have? Maybe we do a count here.
Okay.
Because it's possible I can get 1 through.
1, 2, 3, plus 13, 16.
16. 16's lots. So I have 1, 2, 3. This can't attack. I played 3 lands this turn, so 6 of these can't attack. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 12, 14. I think I have exactly 17 attackers. Is that true? 1, 2, 3. This can't attack. Perforos is not a creature because 1, That's not devotion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Purpose not a creature. So 1, 2, 3 plus 12 is 15. 17 attackers.
Yep.
You have anything? You can tap some stuff down.
It wouldn't make a difference.
But but then you lose blockers when you do it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I guess I will go to combat and do your worst, Kyoto.
What is it?
Aetherize.
No.
Do you have it?
Wow.
Yeah, I do.
Well,
Wow.
okay. So let's
Yeah.
let's assume I attacked with everything. I was waiting for you to tap some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I attack with everything, then
Yeah,
you
you're-
have the Aetherize that bounces all my attackers to their hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna float 9
Okay.
blue mana and spend 4 of it for Aetherize and attacks.
All right. So these return to my hand.
Oh no.
And I move to my end step. Well, I guess I'm gonna sack a bunch of them to make Greater Gargadon a real boy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sack all the
Oh,
sand.
wait, yeah,
Hmm?
that means you win that because that's gonna do the 2 damage, and then the
Oh!
end step the 2. Yeah,
Does this enter? Yes.
yeah. 'cause
It
you
does
cast-
enter.
Cast it. Yeah.
It was on the board. You do. All right.
Yep.
I am the doofus I am referring to. All right. So I sack all this stuff. I play the Greater Gargadon. You take
And
2
then-
from the Purphoros
and
and
then
then
I'll go
2
to
from the
1.
Valakut Exploration.
Oh,
Woo!
wow, well played.
That was tight. That was
It
tight.
just is it a cast? Is it a cast?
It is
Yeah.
a cast. So if you can counter it, that
When
is.
did you cast it? If you cast it after combat, though, I can't.
I
do
cast it after combat. Yeah.
Yeah, my mana is. I had a refute, and I don't have enough mana. Sad
Oh, no.
face. Sad.
Wow.
No, it's so close.
Wow, that was so
Aetherize
close.
even. Oh.
The Aetherize was huge.
I was
I
waiting.
was like, oh, okay.
You thought I
It's
was gonna
been
just
sitting in
scoop?
your hand the whole time. Been
Yes.
sitting in your hand the whole time, just waiting for somebody to attack, and nobody did.
Nobody. I was like, okay, somebody has to attack this game, right? This is how
Very
the game
good.
ends.
So usually, all right.
All right.
I'll
No.
see some.